guys, Harrison, I'm back at once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to episode 17 of our grid playthrough. I hope you guys are all doing cool on this one. You're going to be watching this on Tuesday more than likely, so Tuesday morning. I'm recording this on the Monday, bank holiday Monday, so I've got a day off for uni, which is nice. So yeah, before we get into it, if anybody notices my voice may sound a little different, I'm kind of bummed up. Either I've got a cold or I've got hay fever. It's one of the two. So bear with me on that. Hopefully we'll only last a couple of episodes or something like that. If I take long pauses, it means I'm probably drinking something. Probably my warm cup of Lemsip next to me. But I think we're going to do the Pro Muscle Cup on this one. Now, I need to buy a new muscle car because my Group E car, I could go back to my Viper if I really wanted to, but I wasn't too keen on using that thing last time around. This Mustang GTR concept looks a little bit better, much better grip as well. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Ford Mustang GTR concept. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it's quite nice there. Was that a soft spot for the Mustang? Very nice. Okay, now I know you guys were complaining, or a couple of guys, I wouldn't say complaining, just pointing out that they thought I was using too many flashbacks last episode. Apologies for that. Wasn't my intention. I think just Long Beach is just a bit of a crappy track for this game, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn Pro Mode back on. Just this once. So that means, okay, for those guys who don't know, Pro Mode in Grid basically means that you can't use flashbacks and you can't restart a race from the main menu. So yeah, I'll definitely make it more challenging, but you do get a good reputation used if you can win without it. They're sending in the Menacee are a great team in this game as well, so they're in this one. This is going to be interesting. 4 laps of San Fran. Oh, oh. That's not good. No damage. Did I hit my own teammate just then? Whoops. But now you can call me Brutus Harrison. So if I'm caught sniffing or anything like that during the video, again, apologies in advance. Maybe turning Pro Mode on may not have been such a good idea. Maybe just being a better driver would help. At least it makes this comeback a little bit more dramatic, right? Or something. Past you into 8th. I will say this Mustang definitely does handle better than the Viper does, but it's not as fast. 3 laps to go.
Okay, Harrison. Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
I think the AI in this game is a bit wonky, so whenever I'm in traffic, I always drive worse than when I'm in clear air. When I'm in clear air, I can't be stabbed. Oh, 3 rest of the corner's going to end badly. Oh no, it didn't manage to stop it. Yeah! That is Ronnie O'Sullivan. That is Raikkonen around Schumacher at Eau Rouge. That's beautiful stuff. Oh yeah, I'm getting the hang of this car now. Around the outside of the Miniton boy. There you go. Ross Meadows next up in the Viper. Got to try and stay in the slipstream a little bit here, because he's definitely in the faster car. Whoa. Oh, personal best for this track too, 102.55. Couldn't get past him there. Just on the way a little bit. Oh, on the brakes. I may have boxed him out there a little bit. By accident, of course. That corner is so tricky.
Great driving.
Like, I never know when to brake for it properly. Like, you think I've done this track so many times in this playthrough already, you think I would have nailed it by now, but nope. Still dodgy. I'm still trying. See, the whole thing with the whole difficulty thing and the flashbacks, I'm still trying to find what's the right difficulty setting for me. It's quite annoying. And now it's really annoying because, like, hang on. My nose is now running, which is really annoying in the middle of a race. Oh, crap. I'm not doing it at the end of the race, actually. It's only another minute or so. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Fixed it while driving. Who said guys can't multitask? Mine agrees on the wall there. Here comes the corner of death. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. The corner of death. There we go. Nailed that one. I think this is another 3-race series, so there'll be 2 more of these coming. If I complete them fast enough, we may have time to get a second one in. I did say, like, on my Facebook and Twitter pages that I probably would only have time for 1 series an episode now, considering my bad driving so far this series, but, bear with me. Oh, you've got to be kidding. That ruined my no damage bonus. Got away with it, though. My whole life flashed from my eyes on that one. I thought I was going to blow it. Oh my god, that's a big wreck. I feel like I'm one of those really, really bad drivers that says, there goes my no claims bonus. And what was Bobby Norman doing in 11th place anyway? Jesus. Shaking my head at that, man. That's not good. Oh well. Win's a win. I'll take that. The big bonus there for my major is now I've got to finish without damage, which could be a bit hard to pull off now. Ah well, we'll soldier on. Washington! I don't like this place. The guy's sponsored by Bang & Olufsen? That is a gangster guy to have as a sponsor. I love their speakers. Not cheap though. My dad had a couple in his car once, they're like $2,000. That's like, for those Americans who are watching, that's about $3,000. A lot of money. Oh, Norman's binned it and he's taking me with him. Oh my god. Okay, that's seriously, seriously irritating. Norman binned it by coming off the wall and he took me out in the process. But it's... that is so friggin' disgusting. Basically, I got vettled from Turkey 2010. And 12 seconds off the lead. Time to start the dramatic comeback. I might play Garl's music over the top of this video. Or something, I don't know. Down to 9 seconds. Come on, Harrison. This is going to be like Vettel in China at the end of the race there. Come on. Back in my primary school, they used to call me the comeback kid because I would never give up in racing games. There we go, up to 11th. And now 10th. Ah, took some damage there. Banged the left side of the car against the wall. I think Norman tagged me there and I couldn't get free from his bodywork. Still only 6 seconds off the lead now.
You're now in 9th.
Let's see what we can salvage out of this. Maybe a podium's not beyond the realms of possibility here. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That corner's so easy to slide the car there, man. Oh my god. Downhill, sharp bend like that. That's nuts. Off to the bridge. wide there coming through. Whoa. It's a bit of a logjam back here, to be honest. There's not very many places you can pass with this much traffic. But now we're on the final lap. The gap's down to 4.6. There's been a crash up. Whoa. Tyler's binned it.
Your left front wheel appears to be slightly damaged.
Come on, Dre. We're up to 7th. Top 5 would be great. That would be definitely limit the damage. 3.5 off the lead. Bit of a tangle there, but we're okay. That's as late as I dare on the brakes. Are up to 6th. Come on, guys, get behind me. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, no, no. Oversteered on that bend there. I choked on that one a little bit. Looks like it's going to be 7th. Oh, hang on, I see smoke. Maybe there's somebody crashed it around the hairpin. No? Not quite. Around the final corner, it's going to be 7th place. That's made me very nervous indeed. Wasn't really my fault there, to be honest, but looks like Bobby Norman got me back for the last race, right? Damn. What's the championship looking like? 4 points off Stanley and Thurston, so I've got to keep those guys out of the podium to win the title. Honestly, 7th place is not bad, but a couple more points really wouldn't have hurt in that situation. Again, a 5th place would have put me joint top.
But that doesn't mean anything out there on the track. Go get him.
And Thurston's starting 5th, and I'm starting 8th. Stanley starts from pole. Norman starts 3rd. Maybe Norman can get in the action there a little bit and mess people up. But dramatic music is playing because we are close to the ARL national license. And this is the Long Beach Sprint Circuit, so it's the very short version. It's only, that's why it's an 8-lap race. As you see, very short, only about 35 seconds a lap, or 30 seconds a lap. Oh, Stanley takes the wide line through that corner. Do I be a bit naughty here and try and take Stanley out? Because if things stay as they are, Stanley wins the title. I've got to try and mess him up a bit here, I think. I know it's really, really naughty of me, but I haven't got a choice. I've got to try and take him out. Or at least try and get Bobby Norman into play. If I can get Norman back there to block for me, then maybe I might be able to get Norman up to 2nd. Oh my god! He pushed me into the wall, Stanley! Okay, maybe I deserve that. Alright, let's see if we can salvage it now, because I've got major steering problems now. Well, I got to take himself out, thank you. Bobby Norman now leads!
Car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
Somebody tell Norman to back the pack up for me.
Definitely start to affect your car's handling.
Yeah, car is wounded. That's as far as I'll say, but we are still keeping up with these guys. Ow!
It's Charlie Tyler.
Sorry about that, bullying my way through. Fourth.
You're on your
Norman leads.
now.
Now Thurston's in 2nd. He's the other guy that's tying the championship.
The damage to the front
I've got to get ahead of him and Norman. If Norman and I can bring home a 1-2 with me leading, I take the title. I'm running out of time. They've only got about 2 and a bit laps to do it. Come on, Dre. Down the inside. We got him.
Well done, Harrison.
Norman, do not steal my moment. Norman, let me through. Down the inside. Just sneaking my way around. Yes, Bobby Norman. Thank you, Bobby. Now, please, please, I beg of you, hang on to second. Thurston is all over the back of him. This is going to be a grandstand finish. Oh, and I hit the wall. We're okay. Norman passes. I'm better on the brakes.
Your teammate's right behind you.
Come on, Bobby. Hang in there. One more corner.
Great job. That was a
No!
good finish.
No! Norman came third. No! I think that means Thurston takes the championship. Oh, please tell me my maths is wrong. Please tell me it's wrong. I don't want to go through all this and then find out I've come in second. Bollocks! I knew it! Oh, Norman, you choker! Oh, man! Oh, maybe I deserve that for being so naughty, but oh, that burns.
Almost have the ARL Pro badge.
Oh, that hurts the soul.
What's now?
But to make it even worse, because I didn't win the title, I came just short of getting the American license too. That's a double-fisted hammer blow right there. Ugh, that hurts. That hurts. Pecco, ground lighter sponsors, blah blah blah. Ah, that is so irritating. We're at 17 minutes. I don't mind going over a little bit, so let's have a look here. Maybe do some GT1. GT1? Yeah, why not? Let's go Goodyear Continental GT. Wow, these GT1 cars aren't cheap. Let's go Lamborghini Murcielago, shall we? What's a better gripping car there? The Chevrolet grips better. The Celine grips better. Koenigsegg. Oh my god, there's a Koenigsegg CCGT. Okay, let's buy the Koenigsegg again, shall we? Okay, let's do it. This video is probably going to be about 35 minutes long now, but I don't really care. Damn it, I got ticked off over that. Again, another grandstand finish.
He knows this track like the back of his hand. Watch him.
These GT1s are going to be no joke though, and these wall-based tracks, this could be hell. Anyway, let's go. God, this Koenigsegg is quick. Gotta be a bit conservative on the start line here now, just so I can get into the swing of things before really starting to be aggressive and turning up the wick and attacking. What was going on up there? What I saw was smoke and a car going sideways. That's not the thing you really want to see. Oh man, this car is nice though. Well, Fabian Newman went right over the curb there. Getting a draft there, and so is Akawa. Me and Akawa making a bit of contact up there. Bit of oversteer. Come here, Dumont. And we got him.
Great driving. You've got the lead.
See, the thing is, this is why I said I only wanted to do one race series per episode now, because these videos are going to get quite lengthy, like maybe 30 to 35 minutes. If you guys are okay with that, I don't mind still doing 2 series an episode, because now I've got Pro Mode back on. It's going to be one shot all the way through. There's going to be no restarts or anything like that. So, if you're okay with 30-35 minute vids, then awesome. If not, let me know, okay? This is your series as well as mine, and I want to make it as good as I can for you guys. So, again, I felt bad about the whole flashbacks thing last episode because it was a bit of a sloppy mess out there. But it was my first time playing in about 6 days, so now I'm back into the swing of things. I feel like I'm, whoa. I was about to say I feel like I was driving better, but then I almost jinxed myself. That's this game trying to keep me on the straight and narrow, basically. Up by 2.2 seconds, we're looking solid here. Car's in great shape. Car feels nice, man. This thing is quick. Good, it's got good grip too. You know, these Koenigsegg's are no joke, man. Like, if anyone's ever watched Top Gear, and you've seen all the different Koenigsegg's they've had in that program over the years, like, they're all batshit crazy. Car's looking good. I forgot, when you're in these cars, this track is short. Like a minute or something like that? Must be less than that. She's already come around to the last few corners now. Just don't make a mistake in these last 2 right-handers. It's like sort of going around Turkey in reverse. And across the line. 50.45 on the last lap. Well, that was perfect. Can't argue with that. Take that with a Minitian. That's revenge for last time. That was smooth and solid. Can't complain there. Very nice, even though I don't like Washington as a track. Or any of them, actually, for that matter. Washington is just dodgy. But yay, maximum sponsor money. I don't even know what we normally end up finishing, actually, in that last one. Considering I only got $5 in sponsor money, that's probably not very much.
This guy loves this track. Take him down.
Oh Christ, it's Detroit. I don't like this place. By the way, I don't know who it was in the comments who said that Detroit used to be a Formula 1 track. I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, then my God, how did Formula 1 cars race around here? Ouch.
I'm right behind you.
Things like this place is like chicane central.
Yamaguchi is currently holding on to P1.
That's not a bad thing, because at least it's not Dumont up there.
All right, you're in 6th place.
This is the full track as well, I think, by the looks of things. Just going down and uphill, and then it's that really tight left-hander. I call it the corner where somebody makes a mistake. Because that happens every time around here, without fail. Round the outside of that guy, way better on the brakes.
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
People ask me, like, as well, like, how can we do so many outside passes? I'm just confident in my car, and I can plant it sometimes. Except that one there.
Right now, only 3
Lucky it's still in second, because no one else can get past me, besides Rockford right here. These chicanes, man. Like, one of these days, I'm going to make a horrible mistake and wreck my car doing this. Gonna catch that Yamaguchi who's in the lead. But yeah, I mean, it reminds me a lot of, remember, like, I don't know if any long-time MotoGP fans are watching this, but if anyone remembers Estoril 2006, I think it was. It was a rain-affected race. Like, the whole track was damp everywhere. That was the famous race where both Repsol Hondas took each other out. Well, Yamaguchi choked it. Wow. That's nice. But it was the famous race where both Repsol Hondas, Nicky Hayden and Danny Pedrosa, took each other out. And then it was Tony Elias, Kenny Roberts' big revival, and then Valentino Rossi in a three-way dogfight. That was, I called it, that's my all-time favourite MotoGP race. That's Estoril 2006. Because Tony Elias had this move where he would sweep around the outside of a guy. Like, he would sweep around him and then cut back inside around this really long, flowing left-hander that was coming up. And he would always pass people by doing that because nobody could stop it. His cornering speed was so high, nobody could come up with a counter for it. And then eventually, I'm not going to spoil the winner for you, but if you can find it, go out of your way to see it, because whoever won the race won it by 6 thousandths of a second. It was literally a photo finish that had to be looked at again. Because MotoGP's timing screens sometimes are a little bit unreliable. So, if two bikes cross the line, like, pretty much identical, the guys upstairs will have a look at it. A bit like the NFL do with video replays and whatnot. They check the footage just to make sure. I don't think they get overturned, and I think one time in Phillip Island in a lower league race, I think one time it was literally called a dead heat. They couldn't split them, not even on the photo. The timing screen said 0000. I've never seen that happen before in motorsport. If anyone's ow, engine damage. Crap, there goes my bonus. If anyone's ever seen a massive photo finish in a motorsport race, let me know. I'd love to hear some stories, because I know you guys are always really good with knowledge, more than me. I mean, no bones in admitting that. Like, speaking of outside passes, one guy I used to love who was specialises in that, Kimi Raikkonen, when he was driving for Ferrari. The one time they had the Japanese Grand Prix at Fuji Speedway, and it was pouring down with rain towards the end of that race. And he like, that second, like, downhill corner, he would always swing around the outside. It was wicked. I was like, Raikkonen just has brass balls, man. It was crazy. But there we go, 2 wins. My friend got a bit of a kick in, but besides that, we're okay. Pardon me. Sorry about that. We get the win there, and Fabian Demont there in 11th place, which is great. Just one problem: Bobby Norman's finished last. Fantastic. Must be low on Guinness. Right. Despite all that, somehow we're leading the team championship. Amazing. I think we need to stick Bobby Norman back in open wheels again and hope for the best. San Francisco now. So I've got to beat Rockford for Team California. It's the final race of the series, and with a little luck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. With a little luck, hopefully a championship win. It's been a while, folks. I mean, that second was absolutely crushing. Well, that was a bit of a naughty shove there from that dude. What, we got a spinner? Ow! Yamaguchi spun it again. Who put Taka Inoue in that car? Mind you, I can't do it. I nearly spun it in the last race, so I can't say shit right now. Oh god! Oh! That's an accident. Okay, that's not disastrous. Only some minor steering issues. We're okay, we're okay. Round the outside. And gets the apex. Oh, that's a beautiful move.
2-second gap for third place.
See what we can do now. I'm confident in this car now, so let's turn it up a bit, shall we?
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
This isn't the version with the track with the hairpin bend in it, which is which threw me off a little bit, to be honest. Well, that was banzai through there, wasn't it? My God. Can you tell I'm going for it?
Keep up the great driving.
Okay, man, I'm way faster than you, Sunshine. Oh, yeah. Into third. Which I'll quite gladly take at this point. I give no fucks about my bumper. Do I go for the win here? I've got no reason to. I really have no reason to be going for this. Watford. He broke really hard and he's damaged my engine, which isn't good. He's now pulling away from me on the straights. I'm not about that life. I'm not about that third place life. I want the win, damn it. Round the outside. Oh, he's got it. And he makes it stick. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. See, I'll be honest. I thought that was the final lap. Turns out it's a 4-lap race. The music was just winning me on there for some reason. Oh, that was so satisfying. I thought that was going to be like a last-second grandstand race-stealing win. Somebody's crashed back there. Don't care. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. This could be the best race I've had on grid so far. Oh, this Koenigsegg is a beautiful car. There we go. Oh, that was satisfying. Under a minute for that last lap. It was what, 56, 56. That was insane. And Bobby Norman 5th. Good result from him too. The Menity are down in 9th and 10th. That is surprising. Oh, that's a satisfying championship win, for sure. I needed that one. Oh, it was starting to knock my confidence, but I'm glad I got that one. 60 out of 60, and the team win, which is excellent. Oh, feels good to take another one off.
Well done, Harrison.
Which means,
ARL
boom!
badge. You can now enter the top events in the U.S.
There you go. 301,000 rep in America and the ARL national license.
Well done, Harrison. Cha-ching. More money in the bank.
£444,000 as well, and sponsors from Red Dot Racing, Trackative Solutions, and something of a badge I can't recognise. And boom! The free ARL national badge races are now unlocked, which is excellent. You see, there's a prototype, a drift GP. Oh crap, baskets. And prototypes up there too, but I'm really glad we got that. So that's 2 American races ticked off. Quite frankly, it could have been 3 if it wasn't for me botching the Pro Bustle at the end there, but we can live with that. Next episode, we're going to Japan. Might do some Midnight Toge and some Pro Tuned action over there to try and get the final national badge, and obviously get a little bit closer to our path of the Global Racing League license. You can just smell it up there, can't you? Look at it. You need 1 million total rep to get up there. We're getting closer. We're 3/4 of the way there. Can you feel the excitement in the air? I can. Anyway, this episode's getting towards 35 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you guys next time. I've been Harris101. Thank you very much for watching, and sayonara.